because you're mine. Stop the things you do. I ain't lying. Hey, what's up? I ain't lying. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you anyhow. I don't care if you don't want me, I'm yours right now. Because you're mine I don't care if you don't want me. I'm yours right now.
So it starts right at the beginning with Angelina pays homage to the original creator of the song, Screaming Jay Hawkins. I don't know whether that's a candle or a cup. I thought it was a cup and somebody said it was a candle. Doesn't matter. It's got a picture of Screaming Jay Hawkins on it. And if you've never seen that video, you should check that out because then you see what she did, the lengths she went to pay homage to the original creator. And it's something that's a theme throughout all the songs she's done before and after this. She pays homage to the singers of the past, the great singers of the past, the people that inspired her, really. All those people that she uses as her influences. So, oh, and I got to warn you, I'm going to talk for a while here, so if you don't want to listen to me talk, thanks for coming, thanks for watching. Hope you consider subscribing to the channel. I couldn't interrupt Angelina in the song. I just couldn't. It's not right. It's a masterpiece. You know, it's kind of like, how do you interrupt the Mona Lisa, right? You just can't. Okay, it's not possible. And anyway, so let me go on with the story. So you got the picture of Screaming Jay Hawkins. She pays homage to him throughout the video. Here she is, she's a 9-year-old girl from Norway, speaking better English than I can ever hope to speak on my best day, and singing in English too. And I won't even get into what my singing is like. It kind of sounds like somebody stepped on a cat's tail. But a simple white dress. You'll notice later on in the video, I think in this part here, she's barefooted. There's a whole story behind that talks about her. To me, it just speaks to her character. And if you ever heard the story, you would know what I'm talking about. If you haven't heard it, I'll get into it some other time. But This is going to be long enough, I'm afraid. So anyway, then she goes on with this. She gets into the video. The whole video to me is a masterpiece. It's done in black and white. It's got that old clicky movie sound thing going on. And Screaming Jay Hawkins did this in black and white. Or Stephen Hawking's. Screaming Jay Hawkins did this originally in black and white. Because that's all there was back then. It was in the late 50s, I believe. Is when 56 maybe is when he put this out originally. And he was on TV and all that. And what a character that guy was. So we get into the video, and Angelina's paying homage to him. She starts singing. You can't believe, right off the bat, I don't know about you, but I couldn't believe a 9-year-old girl's got that kind of voice. Deep, mature, rich. She's obviously feeling the song. She's right there. Oh, she wrote notes to the guy that was the band leader, I guess, giving him final instructions at 9 years old, giving this adult, I guess, her thoughts on how things should be done there. And she's a prodigy, and I think a genius, in my opinion. So anyway, she gets into the song. You can tell right away she's not a typical 9-year-old girl singing "Twinkle Twinkle." Okay, she's out there. She's into the song. She's inhabiting the song. The song's inhabiting her. They got a symbiotic relationship going on, and she feels it. And it's an adult-themed song, like most songs are, but she's feeling it. And when you watch, simple white dress, she's got this nice, long, thick head of hair, and cute as a button. And then she opens her mouth, and out comes just plain magic, if you ask me. So anyway, I don't want to keep belaboring the point, but I think you get what I'm saying. And I think if you watch it, you had to be thinking the same thing, or a similar thing. And the other thing is she got the live band, which just adds to it. It just makes it better. And the band is great. You got the saxophone, of course, always adds to things, and the other brass instruments and everything else, the bass. So when you add it all up, it's just like this is a perfect blend of everything. And Angelina's voice is just incredible. Then she starts the screaming part. She doesn't scream like Screaming Jay Hawkins, but it's better in some ways because it's, I don't know, it just works better with the song. Screaming Jay was a wild guy, man. You go ever watch that video, you'll see what I'm talking about. He really did scream, but it was in a deep voice. And Angelina at least made it go along with the band, the beat of the music, and kind of blend in a little bit. Then we get on with the rest of it. She, after you get over the shock of that, then she's got the little whistle thing going on after the scream, and to me, it's just 1 second after another. It's just another surprise and another shock and another piece added on to this whole masterpiece of a production, if you ask me. Now, for those that are really particular, you could probably find a few things. You could say, well, the camera was a little shaky and blah, blah, blah. Hey, don't get over it. Pay attention to the good stuff, okay? Everything's got flaws. But in this, for this little 9-year-old girl, that's not important, okay? I know I've had a few people comment things like that. It's like, really? Really? Okay? Now, of course, this is coming from a guy, like, I combed my hair, I don't know, this morning, I think sometime. And the rest of the day, it does what it wants to do. I don't even look at it, right? You guys got to look at it, not me. So I'm not really fussy about those kind of things. It's really but what you do, and watch what she does here. So then she gets into the next part where she does a little thing. Hey, what's up? She looks at the band, she's in charge. She wants to keep them on their toes, I think was what was going on. But it's also pays homage again back to Screaming Jay. And then she moves out to where she's, of course, the video's put together in the studio, but she moves out where she's standing out on the floor in her bare feet. And she's got the mic stand in front of her, the old-fashioned mic. And then she puts her back into that next scream. She leans back like that with her hands up. It's like, Angelina, take it easy. Don't blow a gasket on us. And so she puts her back right into that one, man. She's into it. And it's almost, when I first listened to this, that part just before that, when she goes, I love you, it's almost scary. She's intense. At 9 years old. And then she goes into this part here where she's standing and she's got her back into it. Then she goes, oh, she does the part like it's in, I guess that movie Hocus Pocus, right? And, and that's melodic. It's very, very, very nice. Very, very, and there's parts of it, some people say that she wasn't breathing during most of that. So it was like a real demonstration of breath control and all that kind of thing. So then she moves into the part where she goes back into a studio setting there, and she does this more like an operatic kind of a song ending with that long hold at the end, just to show us that yeah, I can do other stuff too. I can't. It's not just the yelling and things like that. I can actually sing, and here's a melodic part for you to see all that. And believe me, I saw it, and I couldn't believe it. Then she puts her arm up on the counter, and she's like, "Yeah, gee, I wonder if I could have done a little something different there." You know, that's just she's thinking about it, right? At 9 years old. Okay, boy, it's just unbelievable. So people say, so what is it about Angelina? Well, you know what? Everything. She's just got the whole package, and as she's grown up in front of the camera, you know, in different places, performing different things, it's just one awesome thing after another. And people say, "Well, what's your favorite Angelina Jordan video?" I said, "Well, right now, currently, there's about 120 things that are all at the top. So what?" Okay, I cut that off right there because it rambled on for another 5 or 6 minutes. I could go on all day probably about Angelina and how I feel about her and all the other things and why she's my favorite artist. Oh, my dog's all excited. There's a FedEx truck out there. Not for me. Anyway, I'm going to cut that off there, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're still here, God bless you. I wouldn't be here. I think I would have clicked off a long time ago. But if you're still here, thanks for watching. And you know, if you liked it that much, you might as well hit the subscribe button and leave a like and a comment on the way out. And if you didn't, I apologize for boring you. Why I did all the talking at the end is because you have that option to click out of there anytime you want without hurting my feelings, because I'd be gone too. Anyway, probably. Some people you stay right to the end. Anyway, have a good day, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.